Welcome back to Kicking It with Leslie. So, question.
I might have an answer.
Any new news with Girly Girl?
Product-wise or just...
Product-wise?
Yeah, there's a new platform shoe that will be coming out in the spring. So if you're short, this will guarantee to make you taller. And apparently they're all the rage, in Europe right now. So short girls that, let's say they're 4'9", well, they could be 5'6" or 5'7".
Oh, nice.
So, and they're very stylish too. I got to see some of them, and, Leslie's not exactly... How tall are you now?
I'm 5'5".
Yeah, you're 5'5". So you could be 5'9" or 5'10" with these.
Well, yeah, but I can put heels on and be about that tall too.
Well, yeah, that's true. You know what I'm saying? Okay, smart ass,
Just being honest.
Yeah, well, that's true. I can wear heels, and you wear a lot of fucking heels.
I just love my boots.
Matter of fact, I've seen Leslie run full sprint in heels before.
Oh, yeah, it's easy.
Yeah, she doesn't miss a beat. Seen her years ago running after one of her kids at a car show. I told you not to go over there. I guess we could touch on this. Everybody knows, Leslie's a mom, and, growing up with Leslie, it was so cool. She had her first kid, then had her second kid, and she was such a cool mom.
Aww.
She'd be like, she's one of the moms like, hey, don't go over there. But if she had to tell you twice, that was game over. She ain't going to say it a third time.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, no, I told you not to go over there. So, but her voice never changed, just a little bit of the tone, But, yeah, you were always doing fun stuff with your kids, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So... But yeah, that is funny. Yeah, if I want to be that tall, I can just wear my heels. Well, now you can wear tennis shoes, That's something else that I saw too, that the platform flip-flops. And that is kind of a big thing that girls are starting to wear. I don't know why. It's like walking around with a brick on your foot, but I'm a guy. Who am I to judge?
They were in, I feel like, years ago.
Yeah, everything comes...
coming back.
Everything comes in a circle.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Did you have a pair back then?
No, I didn't like them.
Yeah. Did you ever have any of the shape-ups?
No.
The shape-ups, my ex-wife had some shape-ups. And I guess this was a work thing, When I mean work thing, people were talking about it at work, other girls. Because I had never seen these. And then after she got them, about a month later, then you start seeing advertisements for it. But... yeah, she would wear these things to firm up her ass,
Mm-hmm.
And they work. They really work, because the angle of the way it is, And make a long story short, but the first couple weeks she'd bitch on how bad her back hurt. But she's like, I gotta power through it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, that's just how it is, you know what I'm saying?
Just the way it is. Just the way it is.
Yep.
Just the way it is.
In other girly girl news, the spring line is getting ready to release here soon. Within the next couple of weeks. Of course, a lot of new hoodies, a lot of new t-shirts, a lot of new bikinis. And...
oh, that's fun.
Yeah, some of these bikinis are really nice looking. And when I mean nice looking, like... just the design of them, Of course, Abby and Bella, they've got some new designs coming out with Abby and Bella, the two pugs, the mischievous girly girl pugs. Your line should be coming out soon. They're still working on that. And then, of course, Leslie has to approve it,
Yeah. Yay.
And then, what else? Girly Girl's got so many athletes that they've signed on their sports division. It's unreal. I can't keep up, and it's like, my God, so, and other news with Girly Girl, there's some promotional vehicles that they're doing right now that they've kept very quiet, that will soon be released,
Nice.
So, yeah.
Nice. I think I'm getting tired. I think it's the time change.
Yeah, because you were on Pacific time. That's 2 hours behind.
Yeah.
You're like,
And not really sleeping for the past week. I think I've got maybe like 3 hours a night, I think. Yep. Anyway, maybe I just need a drink. One of the two.
yeah.
Listeners, what do you think? Should I have a drink or not?
Yep. You should have a drink. You're a grown woman. You can do what you want.
Oh, I know. I can.
So, yeah. Other stuff going on with Girly Girl. The TikTok is back up and running. So, there's going to be a lot more TikTok content coming at you. I'm trying to think of what else that they talked about. I know that they're working on their cheerleading stuff. That one girl, I can't think of her name. My God, that professional cheerleader. I can't think of her name to save my life. I'm sorry, people, but the stuff that this girl does, where they throw her up in the air, and then she does like this flip, and then she lands, and then she flips again, and she's on her like a handstand on this guy's hands, and it flips back. I'm just like, and then when she doesn't, she pulls it off. Like her whole body mass, she's like, "Fuck yeah!" Like she's
Nice.
unstoppable at these cheerleading contests, So we're happy to work with her, which I can't remember her name to save my. There's so many girls, So, but you guys can check it out over at Girly Girl Boutique or Girly Girl Sports, GirlyGirlCheer.com, or the famous one, GirlyGirlRacing.com. Everything interlinks. So.
Yep, we'll have to go check it out, everybody.
And as you guys know, Girly Girl is a proud sponsor of Kicking It with Leslie. So, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, we love Girly Girl.
Yeah, they got a lot of cool shit going on, So, yeah, I'll have to, next week, I'll have a meeting and I'll take some notes. So when you ask me that question, what's going on with Girly Girl? I'm like, well, I sit in the meetings, but sometimes I don't pay attention, so but I know.
Imagine that.
Yeah, I do remember the shoes though. I was like, wow, look at those, like. But then Leslie just fucked it up for everybody. She's like, shit, I just put on heels and be that tall.
I know.
I went to school with a girl, and she was 4'7", and everybody teased her, and she had a really bad issue about short stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
And yeah, years later, I come back from college, and this was back in the rush hour days, okay?
Okay.
And left rush hour, went across the street to the mall, and this beautiful girl was working at Famous Bar, and she was selling perfume and cologne. And I was seeing if something new was in, and I'm talking to this girl, and she's talking to me like she knows me, but I'm like, dude, I don't know who this girl is. And she was just a hair taller than me. And she had these long black pants on, and she was like, yeah, maybe we ought to hook up after I get off work at 8. And I'm like, yeah, what's your number, girl? And she goes, you know my number. And I'm like, you Amazon tall looking chick, I don't know who the hell you are. And she's like, well, I'm in the phone book. That's the thing. Remember that I'm in the phone book. Nobody's in the phone book anymore, but that used to be a thing. And she goes, well, I'm in the phone book. And I go, hey, my memory's bad. And she goes, fine, I'll give you my phone number. And she goes, if I don't answer, my parents are deaf. And I was like, oh, okay. So about an hour later, I started thinking, I knew a girl that her parents were deaf. Because we drive past her house and she'd be outside doing yard work. And that's how that whole thing started on the Point radio station, the drive-by whoring, where we'd yell at this girl, whore, slut, and all this other stuff. And her parents would wave at us because they were deaf.
Oh,
and I'm like, I wonder if that girl had a growth spurt. But she didn't put her name. She just wrote the number. So I called this girl, and I'm trying to trick her into saying her name. And she's like, well, yeah, we can hang out. I'll meet you somewhere. Don't come to my house. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, is it the same girl? Is it the same girl? But it don't look the same. So I met up with this girl, and we were kicking it, and she totally looked different. And I couldn't figure it out until we got back to my house and we were making out. And, well, she took her pants off, and then she had to take her shoes off, and I noticed that there were these huge, huge platforms. And then she stood up, and she was like, her head was up to middle of my chest, and I was like, I remember you now. So, yeah. I wonder whatever happened to her. I tried looking her up on social media, and I don't know. I mean, she may have got married and got another name, but she was always fun. But man, she did not like the short jokes. She was.
Well, I mean, do you blame her?
Yeah, and there's a lot of women that bothers them. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, me and my friends make fun of each other all the time, but
hey, I
that's just us.
love short girls, man. You guys are fun size,
Yeah, they're fun size.
They're
fun size.
But
So
yeah,
that's it.
I mean, yeah, if you're fun size and you want to wear platform shoes, Girly Girl can drastically help you out with that situation. There was something else. There was something else I was going to mention, but I don't remember what it was. But, we got another hour left, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it'll come to me.
So you can figure this out.
Yeah, it'll slap me in the face. Maybe on Monday, be like, oh yeah, remember last week? Yeah, I've got so much going on, guys. A lot of times I got to write notes down. And Jimmy gives me shit. He's like, you're like an old man with all the damn notes. And then I've got like these 2 notebooks over here on the desk. And one day I moved a notebook, and there was something I was supposed to talk about. And it was like 2 weeks ago. I was like, well.
With your little Post-it notes?
Yeah, little Post-it notes. It was underneath. Because I was cleaning the desk, Now, Leslie's desk is immaculately fucking clean, okay?
Yeah.
Jimmy likes to come over there and shred up newspaper or not newspaper. Speaking of newspaper, did you see that the Post-Dispatch, they did the last run and it's done?
No, I didn't.
Yep, the Post-Dispatch okay, so remember when we had the snowstorm?
Yeah.
So that was Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, right? Tuesday was the very last one.
Yes.
So, yep, that Post-Dispatch is going to be digital only. No more. I mean, they were, according to what I read, they were one of the last newspapers to be in print.
Okay, so pretty sure, but when do they always, okay, so I'm going to throw this out there. And I think they still do it like once a year. And I don't remember what time of the year. I think it's February, March, or April, where they just do this like a special edition of newspaper for the day. And they stand on the corners and then pass them out.
Oh,
do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, hang on. Let me pull that up.
Something paper. I don't know if it's Paperboy or it's something like that. It's like a special edition that they do once a year.
Here it is. They do it on Sunday, January 5th.
I don't remember it being in January.
No, it seemed like it was in summer. So, yeah. But here's the article. 146 years in operation in Maryland Heights made its last run.
Aww.
Yeah, January 5th was the last issue. And they did pass them out, as they've done for 146 years. Once a quarter. So basically, they do it January, February, March. So like March, they'll do it April, May, June, or April, May, July. They do it in July. Yeah, so there's 4 times a year that they pass it out. That is in conjunction. They started doing that, where they pass it out. The same thing Anheuser-Busch does when they give the city free cases of beer.
Okay.
So down in Soulard, they will, Anheuser-Busch, well, different parts because they were on 5th Street. Because I got a case of beer from them. It's an anniversary Budweiser Select case. And the Budweiser Clydesdales come down the street and they stop and they give the residents a free case of beer.
Huh, very nice.
So the Post-Dispatch used to do that as well. They do a special edition of, I know what you're talking about, because they would have that column in there, the most influenced people in St. Louis.
Yeah, it's something, I still want to say Paperboy, but I don't think it's Paperboy. It's something boy.
Yeah. So yeah, January 5th, they started shutting it down.
Wow, that sucks.
And apparently, let me go back here. Everything is merged over to stltoday.com. St. Louis Post-Dispatch, online only. So yeah. Yeah, here's their online thing.
Oh my goodness.
And they have an app. You can get an app. So yeah.
Well, they have an app for everything.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yep. So
we gotta liven up. We gotta play some music.
Yeah. We're
going to start dancing around or something.
Yeah, I know, right? So yeah, guys, we're going right back into the music. This is Kicking It with Leslie on Hump Day, Wednesday.
We'll be right back.